Hello everybody, welcome to the stream here in VR Master League. I am Palidore. Next to me is SirDimwi. He's been streaming all day, and we're going to continue to make that the case, at least with these next couple matches, exciting ones coming along, and I'm especially intrigued by this one for multiple reasons, which we're going to cover here in just a moment. But yes, this is going to be Fox Force 5 versus TOXN. SirDimwi, what you got for me?
Intrigue. What I have is intrigue. So first we'll cover Fox Force 5. This is their debut game in VRML, their debut cast in VRML, and also the debut game of a couple of OGs, as some might say, Dave Fox, Billyisms, Rogar. Coming in with NVM. NVM, the captain of the team, but yeah, Billyisms, Dave Fox in particular, two guys I've played with a lot over the years. Billyisms in particular, just in pubs. We just happen to play on similar schedules, and we saw each other a lot. I've played with this guy a lot, and this is his first game in VRML. Same with Rogar, same with Dave Fox, same with NVM, and yeah, very excited to see what these guys are going to produce here in their debut matchup. But then, yes, they are up against TOXN, a new team in the league, new players, new-ish players, we'll say. But they're led by Titan Dash. He shortened his name down to Titan. He got with the culture, as they might say. Shortened it down to Titan there. And then he's followed up with Echo Cameron, the White Knight, and A Light Has Come. And these guys currently 3-1 so far in season 2 here. And they have played absolutely. These guys play literally around the clock. They have they'll practice, and then they'll scrim, and then they'll practice, they'll scrim some more. They play literally every day together, and they have been practicing very, very hard over the last several weeks and playing every single game they can get into, every challenge match, every opportunity to play, they take it. And I think it's paying dividends, and I'm very curious to see how they're going to match up here against this team with a couple of OGs. I'll say it again, a couple of OGs they're going up against. I'm very curious to see how this game is going to play out for us here.
Well, oh geez, am I ready for this one? Definitely. It's going to be fun. I'm very intrigued for, well, you pretty much covered the reasons right there in that intro. I concur on every point. I mean, I've heard good things of TOXN. I know good things about all these players on Fox Force 5, so really it's kind of new versus old. But at the same time, in the context of VRML, it's new versus new. That alone is exciting because it was a case in pre-season 1. It was a case in season 1. Now it's a case in season 2, where despite the fact, I mean, we're past the third birthday, at least in terms of the beta of Echo Arena, the actual birthday of Echo Arena, July 20th, if I do recall. But yes, 3 years, and we're still seeing these returning players from 3 years ago playing the game and getting involved in the league either for the first time or the first time in a long time, and that excites me in itself.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons to be excited about this matchup here, and a lot of intrigue in this matchup. A lot. I mean, just yeah. Let's see what happens as the teams come out of the tubes.
Yes, sir, or what, Dim Sirwi, or whatever you are these days. I see you, chat. I see you. But I also see the Palidore things, and nope, none of that as we go for the shot here. First off, it's going to be rebounded and slung in by Echo Cameron.
What coordination by those guys. You see the way they won that joust. They sent it up. You know who I've seen do that before? Wireless Jacks. That's a Wireless Jacks joust right there. I wonder if any of those guys are watching right now. At least the old Wireless Jacks joust. I think they might have changed it up. I don't know anything. But yeah, what a joust there by those guys. And coming down with that good passing there to get that one in for the first two.
Just clip that whole part. That can be in your season highlight reel. I just don't know anything. SirDimwi, 2020. But Dave Fox here, the vet player. Now, you know, one of the things I remember about Dave Fox, aside of being on a knuckle puck over in season 1, the fact that he was one of those OGs who also played sideways for a good spurt. It looked like he's not employing that strat anymore, but he legit.
Oh my!
That shot! Holy smokes! Now that was legit. Light has come indeed in that goal there for 3.
What a shot!
You're telling me.
38 meters out, 17 meters a second, right in the center of the goal there, guys. What? Grumpy saying, didn't expect this. I don't think you're the only one, man.
I had a certain degree of expectations based on what I've heard. Compliments coming in on behalf of Team TOXN here, but yeah, this is a hot start. They are not afraid whatsoever going head-to-head with these players, you know, from the early days. Heck, maybe they don't even know. They're not aware. Might be to their benefit. You know, they're just playing this. They're taking it in a stride, and I'm very impressed by the TOXN control I'm seeing at the moment.
Yeah, we are only 2 minutes in, though, so it's still, you know, this could, we talk about the ebbs and flows of the game at any moment. This one could turn around, but good chains here coming out from both teams trying to chase this one down. Dave Fox going to come away with that one on the far side, too. Remember, this one gives a boost to his buddy, so they set up for that a nice formation here. Rogar having to track that one down. He does, sends that one forward there to Billy. Billy going to walk this one in, sends this one up. And off of the bounce finds his partner there, Day. Day taking the shot. And a good grab there by the White Knight, and that gets sent out.
Again, so on offense, now on defense. TOXN doing a little bit of everything, and I'm not sure if the comms are unmuted for the stream or not. They're unmuted for my ear, and I might have to mute them soon, only because they're so heavy on it. And I mean that in the best of ways. Those comms coming in here from TOXN are excellent. But of course, Fox Force 5, we know the strength here of these two players, and right there on the goal, the two-man game providing a shot. Now the White Knight almost saved it, but it will still be had nonetheless.
Yeah, that was a great attempt there, and you know what it was? That chain was really aggressive in the field there, and they did a really good job of forcing that pass, but then it just took them an extra second to get back to the bubble, and that gave Fox Force 5 just enough time to get that 2-on-1 with the goalie, and what a play, or excuse me, a 2-on-2. It's still to the advantage of the offense, and yeah, what a play there by Fox Force to get those first two on the board.
There we go, some more good comms here, a little bit of a ricochet. Creamy Sody in the chat saying, what up, SirDimwi? It's me, Teamy. You know, sometimes I don't know about you, chat, but welcome to the stream. Thanks for the message, and getting, well, a message there that's in the form of a punch, knuckle sandwich, and eating his lunch, trying to go for the boost. Maybe an open goal, but unfortunately will overshoot. Now roll back to the hands of Billy, and he finds the chasm. Billy Chasms? I don't know, but he gets the goal, and it's tied up at 5.
So the first 2 minutes of the game are TOXN, and the second 2 minutes of the game are Fox Force 5. As, yeah, Billy seeing that lane, going to go ahead and take that shot as the goalie's pretty far out of the goal there, which really leaves that lane a bit open. I can respect the challenge, though. You got to respect the challenge. As a goalie that tends to challenge, I got to respect the challenge. As that one's going to get sent to that left tube there. The light has come. He's going to send this one forward, unfortunately, out of the reach of his teammate. That is Titan down here. Titan trying to make a play on it, but he gets stunned out. Now this one going to get misplayed here, potentially. Got a couple players coming in on it. That's going to be Light has come coming in with that one, setting it up there to Titan. Titan now sends a great cross pass there to the White Knight. White Knight with the anchor shot. Gonna send that one in for the 2. I'm smiling too hard to talk.
Did you say anchor shot or anger shot? Because that was both right there.
Yeah, what a shot there from the White Knight to sink that one in. Wow, so that's going to be a 2-point lead there to TOXN. 7-5 here, just about 5 minutes remaining in round 1, about halfway through.
How about TOXN here? These guys are true renegades. I see you, Twitch. But taking him back here, Billy, and the open goal will be gotten by Titan. And right back to the tunnel as, again, the comms continuing to impress in my ear, but I think I almost have to mute them because they're so frequent. It's super amazing. But Dave Fox here just trying to go in guns blazing, but now they're going to back this one out. And actually just missing the grab in the back.
Uh-oh, that's a vulnerability there. A good play there. Picked up by the White Knight. The White Knight looking at empty net. Going to take that shot, and he hits it. 17 meters out. He's going to send that one in for the 3, and that's going to give TOXN their second 5-point lead here in this game.
All right. Back up once more. We still have still half this match remaining in this first round. So, yeah, TOXN definitely in great position. Fox Force 5, knowing this team and this personnel, snap your fingers and they could be right back in this game with a lead before you know it. Trust me, these guys know how to play the game. They are super skilled. And at the moment, just being shook a little bit by these kind of unknown rookies who are making themselves known very, very quickly here in VRML, especially with a match like this so far.
Yeah, this is some great play and a good pickup there by Titan on that misplay in the offensive zone by Fox Force. Going to try to send that out through that left tube. And that's Dave Fox getting there, chasing that one down. Does come away with that, so he's going to turn this one around. And look at that, a TOXN already set up in their bubble. They are playing very passively here, forcing Fox Force 5 to walk in on the bubble. Good pass across there, though, to Dave, Billy. Billy going up there to Rogar. Rogar going back across to Dave Fox. Dave Fox go for that shot, but that one's going to go wide. Right there in the hands of Rogar. Good stop!
Hey.
Who was that? That was Echo Cameron with the hands. Wow.
It's everyone with the hands at the moment, but right back for Fox Force. Trying to go for that shot there, maybe right from the shoulder, but we'll just roll right to the Titans' hands there. Tough angle. And yeah, another joust into the back line. 3 minutes remaining now in this first.
So Chains not getting together for that one, so it's going to be Fox Force 5 getting to it first, but Titan going to grab that clear attempt, send this one back in, almost back in, takes a bounce off the station block there, but handled out by the White Knight. White Knight trying to send that one up there to, I believe that's Echo Cameron on the far side, but takes that bounce off the floor. Now a bit of a chase for it here. Both teams trying to get the hand on it. Good play there. Oh my goodness, that was almost in, but the stop there by Billyisms is going to prevent it. Wow.
Billy right there trying to prevent that first one. The second one, though, is going to get through, and they're up yet again with another 2 TOXN, giving the shout comps, giving me, it's reminiscent of the Eclipse days. After I'm hearing these let's goes being shouted out, and why not? TOXN definitely earning the right to do so at the moment.
Yeah, this is an impressive performance from TOXN so far in this game, and that's going to be Envy sending that one to that left tube there to Billy. Billy going to forward it up quickly to Dave Fox. They're currently down by 7 with just under 2 minutes to go. They have to score here if they want to stay in this. As Billy now going to walk this one in. Good slick pass there to Dave Fox. Dave Fox going to play on that one for the 2. That is what they needed right now. That's going to put them back within 5. And still about a minute and a half to go, so still time for Fox to return.
You know, I'm really, really enjoying this game, Dimwi. You and I, we're only fans, you could say.
Oh my. As this is going to be TOXN on the joust advantage. White Knight sending that one across to Light has come. Light sends this one across. Over to Echo Cameron. You know what this passing through mid reminds me of? It reminds me of Nova. It honestly does. Some of the way they pass through mid there is very reminiscent of Nova to me. Rewatching old Nova, or watching Nova games while I was on Nova, you know, for that analysis, for that critique. And the way we move through mid, I'm seeing a lot of this similar passing lanes here from TOXN.
Yeah, 1 minute left, however, and so it's not quite out of hand yet, but needing to act fast are the Fox Force 5, or well, the Fox Force 4 at the moment. But yes, trying to get one more score, the time continuing to wind down. We saw that just beautiful passing play there from the backboard to the front of the barrier just a minute ago, but they're going to need a lot more than that here if they want to come back in this round. Otherwise, we're going to be seeing this first round, I mean, I dare say upset. Again, we heard great things, but still, anytime you go against these kind of caliber players with this kind of experience, it is just a supremely, you know, pleasant surprise in a sense from the entertainment perspective. Seeing TOXN about to close this out.
Yeah, and this defense here, this is some phenomenal defense coming out from TOXN. And they do stop that attempt. So with 11 seconds to go, this round 1 will be in the hands of TOXN. That one getting sent in. Opportunity here for Echo Cameron. Echo Cameron making some moves on the floor there, but that one's going to get stolen by Dave Fox. He's going to say no to that last goal in the last few seconds. And it will be round 1 to TOXN, 12-7.
Yeah, what a showing, Dimwi. 12-7. And whether it was a 1-point victory or a 5-point, it does. I mean, a victory against Fox Force 5 here in their debut, trying to play spoilers a bit. That is just, once again, you got to kind of applaud that. Now, for Fox Force 5, I fully expect a just return in the second round much stronger. That said, more surprising things have happened. You cannot take anything away from what we've seen here from the blue side.
That Ryan812, that is Ryan Rhino, the Ryan of Joker, subscribing with Twitch Prime. But yeah, really impressive play there from TOXN. And but yeah, I mean, we were talking players like Billyism, Dave Fox, Rogar. I mean, these are guys, they know what they're doing, and they've got that individual skill. They can win those one-on-ones, and you know, it's something. It was something that happened to us on Nova. Sometimes that first game, it just took us a minute to warm up. We had to get into the flow. We had to match the pace of the team we were playing against. And once we got a feel for that, once we, got something to build off of, we could come back in round 2 and really take it to them. And
yeah.
I'm probably expecting a little bit of that from Fox Force 5 here going into round 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll see. We have a few seconds here until the joust, and I'm very... I mean, I was already intrigued. We said that opening up this stream. Very intriguing matchup. 10 minutes later, even more intriguing than it once was. And that is to say, I'm very excited to see how this plays out.
I am as well. And another joust win there for TOXN. That's 2 in a row. And Titan going to send that one up to Cameron. Cameron off the shield is going to plant that one in for the 2. That's her first goal of round 2. 16 seconds in to TOXN.
Wow. 16 seconds. Wasting no time at all. Fox Force 5, they're going to be back on the joust here. Let's see how they collect for their first offensive play and just how they stabilize. So taking it here, NVM is going to have plenty of time to work it up the floor. The back line, the defense there for TOXN, not opting to press too hard here, just letting them work it right up near that bubble. Some good control being shown by Fox Force. A soft pass, but makes it easier on the collection, if nothing else. And there you go. This is the kind of passing play you like to see from Fox Force. But now, how do they finish right through the defense? That's a question. Apparently, they won't.
With a couple stuns coming out, shot coming in, but that one's going to bounce wide of the goal. That was great disruption from Fox Force 5 there in the bubble. Now Dave Fox coming away with this one, trying to send this one in off the ceiling. Good pass, but better read as the White Knight gets a hand on that one now. Some leeches, some chains coming out, but that is NVM on the back line, not letting that one get through, and they're now turning this one around. Another opportunity here for Fox Force.
Yeah, and an opportunity denied, and he supplied him with a great save. That's another clear partially. You see what I mean? Fox Force are getting some, decent works towards that bubble, but once they're there, they just cannot break that line.
Oh no, Billyisms may have just dropped here. He might just be frozen.
He's back.
He's back. Okay, good. This one's going to bounce into the TOXN bubble here. TOXN getting back very quickly to their bubble. They do pick that one up. The White Knight going to get their hands on that one, send it out. And it does get by the backliner. That was going to bounce all the way down into the Fox Force 5 zone. Chain is away. That's the White Knight coming away with that one. Ducks the one defender. They now have a 2-on-1 against this goalie. Walking this one in. Taking the shot. And that one's just going to go wide and high. Now bouncing around. Gets slapped out. But right there in the hands of Cameron. Cameron, he's going to go just below the goal. And that's going to get slapped out there by Envy.
All right. So maybe a little too amped up there. Missed some of those good opportunities for TOXN. See if they get the rebound, but I got to be careful here because again, they got the hype comms going on, but got to also still maintain that steadiness and be stable here. Lest they give a team like Fox Force any kind of momentum or any kind of rhythm, that could spell the doom for this round. So got to be very careful as we approach 3 minutes into this second round. Only 2 points on the board so far.
This one going to be handled by Titan, not the Titan anymore. Titan sending that one up to Lightus Come. Lightus Come is surrounded by defensive players. So he's just going to send this one in. It takes a bounce. Goalie's trying to track that one down. Moving a little bit too fast now in the hands of Lightus Come. Lightus Come looking at an empty net. Takes a shot, but it's just going to go a little bit low off the head of the defender. Titan coming back with that one. Titan taking the shot. That one's going to go wide. Now picked up again by Titan. Another opportunity. Ooh, and this is quite a few misses here for TOXN on these shots. Maybe getting, as you said, maybe getting a little too amped up. Need to take a breather because, yeah, this is going to give Fox Force 5 an opportunity. I can't even say the name, but it gets done there on Billy. That one's going to head out of the bubble.
And the drought, I suppose you'd call it, continues. That first score in round 2 occurred, 16 seconds in, but now a few minutes expired off the clock and not really a lot of progress either way. Just a stalemate kind of unfolding in this these last 3 or 4 minutes here. But Titan Dash, that is, checking behind him. He has a straight lineup of passes at the ready. Could be a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Got to play this quickly, and they're getting the calls, but answering the call on the defense. NVM gets a grab, gets a clear.
That one's going to go to Rogar at mid. Rogar's going to forward that one even further down. What an entry there for TOXN. They really took their time on the way in. They just couldn't quite. It was really a great stop. Oh no, misplaced there, and that's a slap into the bubble. But goalie coming out to get the slap on that one, sending it back out. Now Rogar picking this one up, forwarding it in there to Billy. Billy looking to send it back. Soft pass to Rogar. Rogar going across there to Dave Fox. Dave Fox off the backboard, and that one's going to bounce under.
Yeah, kind of approached from a tough angle, not only from a corner, but also a little bit below. So was going to be a difficult make. That said, good positioning here from Fox Force. They get the rebounds. They're going to spread the floor a little bit. Got the triangle. They got the back pass. They recognize it, more importantly, which is, although a mishandling here might hurt them. There, look at that. Just absolutely feeding on the boost on the turnover and punishing, or trying to, but that's going to be just as punishing for TOXN. Could have put them up by 5 again.
And that was light as calm. He was the player that hit that long tube shot in round 1, and that one there, I mean, very close. Good grab there by Cameron though. Cameron now coming away with that one, has a few passes, opening up downfield, sends this one downfield, looking for tight one. That one's just going to be just out of reach. Now goalie comes out to play that one. Good play by the goalie, but a better play there as the White Knight is going to send that one in from 10 meters out, ending the drought 4 minutes and 40 seconds later, and TOXN's up by 5.
White Knight showing that might, if nothing. The goal left exposed and just enough for that 17 meter per second goal. So up by 5, they will indeed be. Took some extra time, but they got it eventually.
This one's going to get sent to that left tube. Almost grabbed by Titan as he came in on that defensive chain. Now under pressure. Ooh, good juke there by the White Knight. He's going to send this one across there to Echo Cameron. Echo Cameron moving through mid. Going to send this one through. Just going to clear it in. Maybe hope for that chain or something from his teammates. Chain finally getting together. They're going to chase this one down. Bit of a fight for it. No, the White Knight's going to walk this one. Oh, my goodness.
Well, they got the 7, and they are riding high right there on cloud 9 at the moment. 3:47 remaining here, and suddenly, after the first half of round 2, I mean, it was sitting there at 2-0. Another minute passed, and now we're at 7-0. Starting to taste, well, the blood, I suppose, and blood in the water right now for Fox Force 5. They really need to start putting it together. I mean, 7 points they can definitely do, but it's going to take a lot to kind of reverse all of this goodwill and good momentum that they've built up for TOXN.
What a play there by the White Knight. He stuns out the intended pass target and sends that one away, unfortunately, right into the hands of the backliner. So now another opportunity here for Fox Force 5. Billy Ism's going to walk this one in. Good pass to Rogar, but look at that. White Knight just going to shut him down. And this one gets sent out, now picked up by Titan. Titan going to forward this one out. And it is away. Chains are away. Bit of a race for it here. Who's going to get there first? Both teams right in the... Oh, my goodness. The White Knight coming over with that one. Gets a one-on-one with the goalie. Takes the shot, but that one's going to go low.
Go lows and gets it through to the midline. I like the immediate boost. Even, oh, nice regrab as well from, who was that? Billy, I think it was. Either way, right at the tip of his wingspan. Very nice mobility, but the control being lost here. So Titan is going to go in, and Titan falls. He gets the goal. It's 9 up here for TOXN.
Yeah, just another good goal. Good play there by Titan. He stuns out the player, comes away with that disc. Good steal. We need a name for that: a stun, a steal, and a goal. Like a Gordie Howe hat trick, which was a fight, a goal, and an assist. We need something like that. We need a name for that. We need a name for our Pally.
There you go, Pally.
Pally.
No, just kidding. That is way too much. But over there, oh, that had it not been for that block, that would have been a good goal as well. It's just all these attempts, even the ones they miss, I mean, just throwing it with such confidence, and it's the type of confidence you do not see from just every rookie team, every rookie player. But they look like they know what they're doing, and they're proving it here over and over throughout the last, 18 minutes now.
And another steal there. Lightus come getting the stun out, but he's going to get stunned out. A couple stuns in a row here, a couple steals. So the White Knight coming away with that one, going to forward this one out. So looking for the boost down. Who's going to be able to get there first? That is Fox Force 5 coming in. I can't say the name when I'm speaking quick, Pally. Fox Force 5. FF5, I don't know, double F5? F5, can I just say F5?
Yeah, well, we're going to refresh here anyways as it goes to the other side of the floor. They're going to get their boosts together, and there they are first. Light has come, and he's got himself the disc. Loses it just briefly there. It looks like maybe a headbutt, kind of an awkward interaction, but nonetheless, back to Fox Force, and Fox Force again, the control just kind of being lost, the disc going everywhere but where they want it.
Billy with what looked like an angry punch, a headbutt. It looked like I think it was an intentional head. Oh, were they down a player? Oh, no. TOXN has lost a player here. That is Light has dropped out, and he's a player we saw drop out a few times before the game started. So maybe we'll see him get back here quickly. Good stun out there, though, on on the nest. 30 seconds to go here. You know what? I don't know that it's going to matter as it's 9-0 with 30 seconds to go here. This one's going to get sent all the way down into the Fox Force 5 zone. This might be oh my goodness, that was very close. That one going to go wide. I really thought that was going in from my angle, Palidore.
Yeah, on that bounce even, as one more 3-point goes in for the dozen.
Wow.
And I'm a little bit floored here. Yeah. I don't know how to react to that except to be very, very impressed by TOXN.
Yeah, I am. That was an absolutely phenomenal performance there from TOXN, and yeah, I mean, you know, Fox Force 5. I mean, this is their first game in the league, and that's one of those things. You know, a lot of vet players. You know, the first time you get into, well, it's not the first time, as I understand. A few of these guys did play in ESL, but still, it's been a while. So you know, there's a second. Once you get into the league, there's that next level of coordination that you're not generally used to in pubs or in you know, mixed scrims and things of that nature. So it takes a moment to get used to it. It might take a couple games, but I can tell you right now, Fox Force 5 in a week or two is going to be a force to be reckoned with once they get into that new groove of comp play. But yeah, I mean, really can't say enough though about how well TOXN played in this game. This was absolutely phenomenal performance from those guys. The White Knight coming away with 13 points here, the only player in the game with double-digit points on the board. Absolutely phenomenal performance from him, as well as getting 4 saves and 2 steals on the board as well. Although, you know, to be honest, the way the games count steals, you know, it's like directly from the hand, but like you stun a guy and then you pick the disc up, that's a steal. There were a lot of steals in this game that aren't registered on the board. We saw a lot of them. I was calling a lot of them out. But yeah, what a performance here by both these teams.
Yeah, and one of the other factors to always potentially there, just first, you know, first stream jitters of sorts potentially. I mean, that's always a factor as well, I think. But indeed, I would not be surprised. Needless to say, a few weeks for Fox Force 5, they're going to be showing what they're capable of and showing why, you know, we speak so highly of them, because indeed, just a lot of great talent on that team. So not their night tonight, kind of being spoiled on their debut, but meanwhile for TOXN, they're the ones who definitely came in and almost as if they have been doing this for a lot longer than you would expect. I'm suspicious. Just kidding, but seriously, impressive effort. I love the comms, the enthusiasm. Just clarify for me, were the comms ever on for the stream or no?
They were not, no. I knew they were going to be doing the EU comms thing, so I muted them before, because they were talking about it before you got into the game there.
Okay, yeah. So I can verify just on my end the comms from TOXN were excellent. They really, I mean, the degree of which they were coordinated and calm and collect, like I said, that was veteran style comms there. So that's what really impressed me, honestly, as much as anything. Is just they got that kind of game in their games so quickly. But at the moment, yeah, just discussions going on at Bowtie now, and all friendly and what have you. But that said, we do have another match coming up here right soon, scheduled to start. It's going to be Hydro versus Nitro, and that way, or that is to say, we're gonna go to intermission and be back in the next couple minutes. So stay tuned for that. Hello, welcome back. Told you we'd be back really soon, and indeed we are back here with a second of our doubleheader. Following that exciting, crazy match there we just witnessed between TOXN and Fox Force 5, one of the most impressive first weeks and a half, I suppose, of a new team in quite a while. So still kind of, I suppose, in awe over that, but this match coming up next, yet some more recognizable faces from the previous season here as we find Hydro versus Nitro. And SirDimwi joining me on the cast. I'm Palidore, of course, and Dimwi, what do you got for me this time?
Yeah, I'm expecting a really good game here. And a fun fact, so you got Saluna there on Hydro and some Joe Schmo there on Nitro. The three of us were teammates in along with Zeus in Seal League. They were the two of the stars of that video I made about Seal League. Of course, not advertising that as we start the game here for round one. But yeah, that is Hydro on the left there with Tony, Ankas, Saluna, and Saucy. And that's Nitro on the right there with the Law, Fontax, Some Just Schmo, and Vanzi. And a quick win there by Nitro. They're going to get a first opportunity, but Ankas going to stop that one in the goal and turn it around for Hydro.
Can't get past gas, apparently, on that one. But on to the bow tie, up to the top. Gonna be taken by Soisy. Soisy immediately on that shot attempt, perhaps, but it will get to Tony's hands. Tony has some available passes, goes to the shoulder, but the disc holder there, Law. Just a great save to start off on either side. The defense, and oh my goodness, the shot almost in off that clear.
And good defensive play there by Hydro. They're going to get this one sent out, almost out. It's going to bounce around middle now picked up by Vanzi for Nitro. He's going to get stunned out, so back in the hands of Hydro. They're going to send this one back in, all the way down into the bubble here, the blue bubble. It's got to be a race for it. It's in the hands of that was Fontac there on the far side, but now right in the hands of Saluna. Saluna, danger shooter. She's going to pass this one over to Tony. Tony looking to set his team up on the bubble. This is a beautiful bubble setup. He's going to walk this one in. He gets stunned out as he's walking in. Some Joe Schmo coming away with that one. He's going to send this one away.
And quick hello, Ender Chicken. One boosty boy. Have Ryan in there. Sackham and Creamy. Andy W. And that covers it, at least for the moment, as Antgas gets the disc and the positioning here real nice. I love that there. Soisy gonna spin, doing a bit of an Andy impression, if nothing else. Sidewinding and finding the goal.
You know, yeah, that was, you know what I like about that is the way he turns there as he's taking that shot. He's making the goal, so he's I don't know what phrase to use. He's making the goal bigger for his shot, basically, to send it in as a hook shot instead of a really steep angle on a very thin goal. It's a great shot there from Saucy.
I think that's alchemy or something. Sounds like witchcraft, but nonetheless, yeah, trying to find the best angles, and you're right. If you can utilize those and somehow maintain the composure and stay oriented while you're trying to purposely disorient yourself, it will open up the goal for some better opportunities. And Soisy trying to take advantage of this opportunity on the defense off of that great steal, looking for a grab with Antgas, but they do miss the re-grab, so that will allow Vanzi and co for Nitro to get back into the goal and recover.
So this one's going to get cleared out through that near side tube all the way down into the Hydro bubble opportunity, and that's some Joe Schmo sending that one in from 10 meters out. Good for the three, and that's going to give Nitro the 1-point lead here in round one.
Absolutely, and shout out to Strembitsky with the Strem Subski. Happy to have you here in the Twitch chat. Thank you very much. That's 5 months at Tier 1. Love me some Strembolini. And we're going to go back here into the game, but thank you again so much for that.
So Antgas trying to draw out this chain here. He finally does, so he sends that one away. Good play there. Tony now with this one is being threatened by the chain, so he's going to send that one back with the chain coming in. This is some really good disc movement here from Hydro. This is really good stuff. Tony now looking for an opportunity. Going to go for that the anchor shot there as the goalie stunned out, but not on the mark. Now an opportunity for Antgas, but another stop. Fontac going to send that one away.
Yeah, the defensive tact. Fontac trying to attack as they go for the wall clear grab. And now the Law taking that away, trying to spread the floor. Joe is going to stay there. They're going to go to the floor. Finding a score, eventually, in the indirect route, will be 5-2 for Nitro.
unfortunate clear attempt there. I mean, it happens from time to time. It is what it is. But that is enough for Nitro to get another 2 on the board. That's going to put him up by 3 here. So Hydro now with the Joust advantage once again, launching out of the tube. 6 minutes on the clock, and a handle there by Ankas. Looking to make something happen again. Going to slow down, try to draw that chain out. They do accept the challenge, and almost playing it there. But Saucy going to send that one across. A good slap back though, but right back in the hands of Ankas. Little ping pong in here at mid, but is it good enough to get through mid? It is, and now an offensive opportunity here. Saluna with that one, looking at the goal, looking to take that shot. No, going to pass it over. Oh, that one's going to go off the ding off the post.
And Tony losing out on that one, but relentless is Antgas trying to get it back, but does not do so because Vanzi gets the stuns. However, Fontac, now he trying to get the goal lined up past the hands of Joe Schmo, back into Fontac's arms here. And the defense all kind of retreating. Look at they're spreading the floor there and just trying to cover up every open player inside that bubble. Initially, that said, kind of losing an assignment there, so will enable. What a gorgeous series of plays. There was a stun thrown in, there was a great assist, there was a shot. Everyone there for Nitro, able to contribute something great to that play.
Yeah, it was just all around great play, good movement. Nitro is doing a really good job of passing the disc around the bubble and exposing those shot lanes. You know, you get the defense a little out of sorts, and someone makes one wrong boost, and you have a shot lane open, and that's what they're taking advantage of. Is now it's going to be Tony on the far side wall here, moving in. Does have a player coming to challenge him now. Going to send this one across there to Saluna. Saluna going up to the ceiling, going to take some time here, ducking. One player going to come in for the shot, takes it, and hits it. That's good for the 2.
A nice duck and nice shot, highly efficient on that move, and you know that's the kind of thing you can expect from Saluna at any given opportunity. Of course, known for the hot shot, the strong arm, but just as well, you know, not only the 3-point accuracy, but can get it done in the 2-point zone with some crafty moves just like that.
So now Fontac sending that one to the right tube there to Vanzi. Vanzi now moving through with a little bit of space. Going to send this one across just out of the reach there of the Law. And Saluna going to get the grab on that one. Trying to send it through the tube. Not quite out. Tony coming away with that. Looking to send it up, but he gets stunned out in the middle of the toss. He's going to send it back, but no, it's just a 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional self-pass. Sending this one up. Looking for, I believe that's Vanzi on the far side, but that's going to be Nitro coming away with that one. Sending it out, but right into the hands of Antgas on the back line.
Yeah, so eventually it gets back to Antgas. 5-dimensional chess being played maybe, but over to Soisy, and talk about plays for days. Tony got that assist over to Soisy, and it was done from there. 7-6, favoring Nitro still. They're going to be on the offensive joust, but still 3 minutes to work with.
Oh yeah, Nitro on this joust advantage. What a shot there by Soisy. That was silly. As this one's going to be handled there by Fontac. Fontac quickly sending that one to that left tube there to the Law. The Law crossing that one over, but a read there by Saluna. She's going to send this one in. Oh, just off the post, but Tony's there. Is he going to be able to pop it? He is. Puts that one in for the 2, and that's going to give Hydro a 1-point lead here, the first lead of the game with just about 2:50 on the clock.
Yeah, Tony just clawing up in there for the rebound and dunk, swinging through there, and very, very nice for Hydro. Looked like they're in a position where maybe the momentum was in Nitro's favor, and they were going to have some trouble, but you know what? They just came right back. They took the lead, and they're golden.
Someone's going to get sent up there to Vanzi. Vanzi going down to the Law. The Law looking to send this in, and he does. Hits it for the 2. And that's going to give Nitro the lead back here with how much time is left on the clock right now? 2:17.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
So the Law assisted by Vanzi on that one. It's a very tight game. And yeah, the Twitch chat, I see Kevin in there saying, bro, they caught up. And yes, they did. My brother. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. But Tony. Oh, brother. Tony's going to back it out to Antgas. Antgas gets past him for a moment. Does recover. Look at the 3 stack there, though, from all the players. And 143 left. And as I often say, at this juncture, any score here is going to be severely damaging no matter which team it comes in favor of. And Soisy. Oh, that is some party favors there, putting some extra sauce to get the lead right back for Hydro.
Yeah, what a play there. Anyone watching the stream knows that I was not ready for that one, as I was still kind of zoomed out, getting a whole bunch of players, and that pass goes in, and I'm trying to catch up, and it goes in for the 2. That was a beautiful goal there from Hydro to take to retake the lead here, up by 1:11 on the clock. This one's going to get sent across by the Law. The Law's hitting Sumjo Schmo on the far side. Sumjo Schmo, though, that one's going to get stunned, off a forehead there. Now sent into the trap. And Sumjo Schmo, though, is a very seamless sentence that I never thought I would hit on.
Yeah, that Jodo, one of the other Twitch memes along here with, oh my goodness, a supremely timely shot. And they're up again, 11-10. The last, what, 2-3 minutes? It's just been back and forth, goal for goal.
Yeah, this is I mean, I was saying I was expecting a good game, and I don't know if I was expecting it to be quite this even. I mean, you don't see games that are this even that often, as this one's going to get sent down into the hands there of the Law. 20 seconds on the clock. Nitro still up by 1 here. It is round 1. Who's going to track this down? That's Vanzi. Vanzi going to slap it towards the goal, into the bubble there, out of the reach of his teammate. 11 seconds, in fact. This one gets sent down to mid. 8 seconds if they want to. If Hydro wants to take this one, 5 seconds. They need to shoot right now, but that one's going to get sent back into their zone. That will be round 1 to Nitro, 11-10.
Yeah, that was about Hail Mary time right there, and what a first round on this match. This is a back-to-back of just exciting games here we have, following. Again, that last stream there, TOXN and Fox Force 5, and now Hydro and Nitro, and yeah, just as similar as their names are. The games have just been dead even here, at least across this first round, with that 1 point advantage. But who, if anyone, stood out to you in that first round, Dimwi?
Nobody really. I mean, Saucy had a couple good goals. He is the only player in the game with more than 1 goal. But honestly, everybody's putting in work. Everybody's contributing. You know, like, this is a very, when we say evenly matched, I mean, we're talking like every player on these rosters are contributing right about the same amount. I mean, nobody's really standing out. They're all playing really well together, and they're all contributing on all sides of the arena. You know, it's really no standout player in this one. They're all doing so well together. I don't know what else to say about it. Like I said, the only thing that really stands out is Saucy with more than 1 goal. But everybody else just throwing all the eggs out of all the baskets in this one.
11, 10, 9,
Yeah, absolutely. Round 2, hoping for more of the same here. Just competition-wise, see how they roll out here on that first joust. I know Chad definitely enjoying it. And yeah, well, here we go. It's going to be taken first by Fontac.
The Law going to send this one up. He gets stunned out. It goes all the way down into the bubble there. And that is going to be Swissy getting that one first. I love saying his name. That's going to be the Law on the back line now. Under pressure there. Sends this one up. Looking for some Schmo, but Vanzi coming away with it. Joe coming away with it, sending it back across to the Law, and the Law is going to back pass this one to Fontac.
Yeah, it was very in sync, almost double grab. Going for a very tough anchor pass. Now, those passes from that deep, those are the kind of ones that can hurt a team sometimes. A bit difficult and risky, and maybe not going to pay off because Hydro, they've got the gold to go, and they're starting off hot here with the first 3, and maybe that's a good sign of what's to come.
Yeah, good shot there by Saluna. Anchor shot off of that left shoulder there, 9 meters out, sending it in for the 3. Just line that one up. Didn't take too much time, but didn't rush it. Knew she had the time. Sends that one in. That's the first goal. 1 minute in. Fontac gonna send this one to the Law on the left side, and he's going back across to Sumjo Schmo. Though that's gonna be Vanzi ultimately coming away with it. But then a good steal there by Tony, and he's gonna turn this one around. That far side tube, gonna go for that shot. Does it have the trajectory? No, it does not. But that is Hydro getting there first. Luna on the far side picking that one up. Sending it over to Ankas. Ankas, go for that shot, but it's stopped by Fontac. Recovered by Saluna. Fontac, another save, and that one gets sent on the bubble.
Defensive tact, and he is mighty fine on that end right now. He's getting it done. That's yet another save. A deep shot, just barely being interrupted by the island. So unfortunate, but still grabbing it. See if they can convert. That's the thing. You get those huge defensive plays, those great saves. You want to be able to capitalize on that. You want to get the feel good vibes going on. Fontac right there. He's just trying to keep his team alive here in the second round. And let's see if they can do it. I mean, another go at the goal here for Hydro, and let's see if they can undo all that good action as Saluna finally gets it through the iron defense of Fontac.
Yeah, what a setup there. I had a camera that just the best place for that one is Saluna kind of set herself up right beside the goal, hit the break, and just waited for that pass. Had to step out for it, but got to it and just sent it in. That was just a beautiful setup there by Hydra for that goal. And that's going to put them up by 5.
And Boozy VR with 100 bits. Also Ender contributing some bits. I'm not going to math that one, but Ryan as well with 5 and Cameron with 10. And right now they're going right in. Vanzi from below and finally get their first score here after a couple minutes of play.
Yeah, I mean that was just really good. The disc movement picks apart the defense, finds the open space, and they get that one in. Just well played there from Nitro to finally get their first 2 points on the board here. Almost 3 minutes in. I shouldn't say finally. As Antgas now going to walk this one up. See, he's going to wait out that chain for a moment. They split up, so he's going to move that one forward. It's looking for Tony. It's Tony, not Swissy. And Vanzi going to send that one through as Swissy picks that one up and sends it back.
And Gassy.
Wait. Yeah, you can't really do that. Yes.
I don't know, just wanted to include him. But over here, it's going to be taken up high. Actually, never mind, getting right by because they both stun each other out. But Banzi trying to make a move on the disc as well as Fontac. Soisy in the area will get it over to the Law. Maybe some opportunities here. The defense a little bit off goal, off balance. Trying to just adjust and readjust with all of that stack speed. Not only the speed, but the ability to actually redirect and go into entirely different directions that fast is very impressive from Hydro, as they're going to go for that bounce and clear and boost and just maybe a goal with that grab, shot, and drop. It's Swazi, 7-2.
That was a nice shot there from Swazi, sending that one in and dinging as it goes in. And that's going to give Hydro the 5-point lead here in round 2. Yeah, I mean, this is what a turnaround for Hydro here, pulling away. But I mean, we saw in round 1, Nitro pulled away with the lead early on, and Hydro was able to come back. Wow, these team names are fairly similar now that I'm saying them back to back.
Yeah, but nothing else makes for very fun casting. But the Law has the disc up by the shoulder. He has some options here. Vanzi he has up top, but you know what? He's gonna take it in himself. So the Law gets a second score, and it's 4 points for Nitro. Hydro now on offense.
Yeah, that was just the Law took his time, waited for his opening to present itself, and he took it. Sends that one in for the 2. That's going to make it a 3-point game. Now Antgas looking to send that one to that left too, but does find the hands there of Tony. And Tony moving this one up, going to send that one back to the back line to Saucy there. Saucy's going to forward this one up there to Saluna. Saluna taking the shot, sending that one in for the 2. 18 meters a second, and that's going to put a Hydra back up by 5.
And always so consistent on that speedy shot. It's again, not just the accuracy, it's the strength from anywhere on the floor. I'm happy if I can throw that a solid 12. But nonetheless, Fontac with the rollout here for Nitro. They're going to go back and try and offer that rebuttal, and they just might accept that pass. Just missed. It was a catchable but difficult given the amount of, well, sauce behind it.
This one going to clear it all the way down to the Nitro zone. Flinging it back. I didn't catch who that was, but now it's going to be handled by the Law. The Law, go for that shot. What a stop there by Antgas.
Just turned around in time. Someone letting out a little bit of a rebel yell, and a nice save coming through as well. Question is, will the speed buy them the goal? No, because of the overshoot. And that said, Nitro does manage to retreat into the bubble. Trying to dance is Antgas, and just ruining that picnic. If nothing else, he'll get it right back. Not actually, because Vanzi is there just to bother a little more. I like the coverage, the pressure here being put on now, just from the defense.
Now a bit of a chase for that. That's going to be the Law coming over with that one, sending this one into the bubble. It had the trajectory there, maybe. I don't know. Fontac, though, sending that
very
one
close.
Wide. It was very close. And that one's ultimately going to get sent out and back into the Nitro zone. Nitro down by 5. Looking to make something happen here. Oh, the stun.
Wow.
And you can see Tony with the fist of fury there. And another stop, Vanzi. Wow.
Oh, excuse my O's, but I'm just. First of all, that was almost a steezy play by Saluna, which I'm not used to seeing. But then the great grab on defense. So that was a dirty fake, but the save was even better.
Some really good disc movement here currently by Hydro. They really putting the pressure on offense. It's Saucy with the juke there. I don't even know what that was at first.
You know what? I think it must be the Ant Gas, Tony, and Soisy influence on Saluna, because now that I think of it, shouldn't be a surprise for this roster. So I take it all back. I should be used to that for the rest of the season, I'm sure. And you know what? A steezy Saluna just sounds like a very, very dangerous but entertaining thing.
I would imagine so. I would imagine so, absolutely. And that's going to be, speaking of the devil, she's going to get the grab on that one, but stunned out. Tony trying to track that one down, but the Law's going to get the slap on it. Good slap up there to Fontac. Fontac sending it back to the Law. The Law, cross, what a play. Cross pass to Vanzy. Vanzy with the alley-oop. Just going to plant that one in for the two. Alley-oop or one-timer? What do you think?
All I know is it was picture perfect. You know me, you know how much I love those kinds of just fundamental, cross it on over, right near the goal, throw it in, dunk it in. That was just textbook.
Ooh, and talk about textbook. That interception, Vancy sending that one in for the three, excuse me, and that's going to tie it up here with 1:30 in round two.
What did we say? What did you say? What this happened in the first round there, where it looked like, for Nitro, might have been getting out of hand, but still, you should never doubt the skill level of these teams and their ability to just put on some points, even at points where it's like, okay, look at the scoreboard, look at the time, oh, they're probably goners, but then no, they come back. These teams, that's what they do. They've been playing for so long, and they're so skilled that you just cannot count them out until the time says that it's impossible.
And now this one going to find its way to the trap here, picked up by Antcast. He's going to get stunned out. Sungjo Schmo going to forward that one out. Oh, the trajectory on that one. That one's dangerously close, but close enough. Oh, no. Vanzy losing the grip on it, and that one's going to get sent out of the bubble. Vanzy looking to dunk that one in, and he just dropped. That happens from time to time. Happens to all of us. Good feed up there to Sungjo Schmo. Sungjo Schmo taking the shot, and he's going to plant that one in for the two. And that's going to give Nitro a 2-point lead here, nearing the end of round two.
That is a big shot, Dimwi, right there. 2-point lead with only 20, not even 20 seconds remaining. They're going to have a scarily low amount of time to work with anything. So just like earlier on, this is kind of Hail Mary territory. They need to get a stack to the other end mighty quickly here. They need to throw it. I mean, even this, holding on to it for a bit long. They don't have much time, and the bad bounce will find the hands of Nitro. So therefore, as one last heat goes, it's gonna be the 11-9 two-round sweep here coming in on behalf of the blue team, Nitro.
Yeah, round one, 11-10, round two, 11-5. This is one of those games where it feels like, as a spectator, got robbed, man. We deserve a game three here. Both these teams deserve a game three. Hydro deserves a game three. That was, look at that score.
Yeah.
That is so close.
I wish.
Wow.
I wish. I really do. But that was still a super impressive performance. But yeah, it does not. The only way it really gets closer than that is if it indeed went to that third round. But I mean, we're talking 1 goal differential across the two. We're talking, if you look just at these stat lines, it's still maintained what Dimwi said earlier, where it is just everyone contributing big stats across pretty much every category, just full team effort on both ends. So very pleasant to watch and cast that one for sure.
Yeah, it really was. And game high points there to Vanzy for Nitro, coming away with 9. Also Saluna with 9. It's actually tie for game high points in this one. And you still see it. I mean, look at the stats across the board. Everybody contributing everywhere. Every single player on Hydro picking up at least a save. Every player on Nitro picking up at least 1 goal. Assists across the board. Steals spottier than they actually were. Stuns all over the place. I mean, that was, I think someone in chat tallied up 180 stuns, I think. So very active game. Everybody contributing. Just well played by both teams. And I cannot wait for the rematch between Hydro and Nitro, because that was phenomenal. And
I can't wait for the rematch as well for our Fox Fox Force and TOXN. I mean, both of these matches in this doubleheader were a thrill. Absolutely. For different reasons, granted, but they were just incredibly engaging from the casting and the, I'm sure, the audience standpoint. I mean, we saw those, numbers start off hot, sustain, and then grow, and for a good reason. That was a fun match to watch here on this Wednesday night.
It is Wednesday night, yes. And yeah. I mean, we really were treated to a couple good games. I wasn't sure of that first one, and man, that turned into a good one. And this one I expected to be close. I didn't know it was going to be this close. I mean, yeah, what a treat the games we had on this Wednesday night. Wednesday night, man. The middle of the week, right on Hump Day, the middle of the week. Like wow, this is something. This is special.
Yeah, that was great. And looking at Twitch chat, they enjoyed those games too. I'm sure wanting the third round as much as anyone else, but nonetheless, a lot of GGs coming out. So shout out to all of you guys. See Gilger in there. We see Captain Canada, Wondermint, Boss, Boozy, Andy, Schlart, Risen, Echo Camera in there. Stopped by with the GGs, and yeah, a lot of good engagement there. Minimum Wage Matt, Ooga Booga might have said that. White Knight as well from earlier tonight. Princess, one of our league moderators, always on top of things. Sakamoto, Ender Chicken, got Zeke. Lols are the best. Kevin again, and we got S1 Ox Slop. And I think that about covers it. Flute Freak as well. Can't miss anyone. G-Dog. Oh boy, I kind of regret going down this list. Hold on, we're almost done, I swear. Aiden VR. FaZe Owen Master. Acady. Smugbird. Too smug for me. And I think that's it. Yeah, we're good.
Before we get out of here, I just put a link in the chat there. Everybody wants to go hop in as we're getting out here on VRML 1. Go bother Sputnik. He might be doing. Is this his podcast right now? I don't know, but he is live right now. So definitely drop in on him. Tell him VRML 1 sent you, and go watch whatever that great man is doing over there.
Well, on tell you what he's doing. I'm not sure. The thing may have started already, or either or though. Worth watching the VOD or watching it live, whatever the case, for Sputnik, because yeah, it's featuring Nightfire and Noman from the VRML board there. So Nightfire, of course, he got his casting debut for Echo Arena just yesterday. Casted 3 matches and they went very well. It was entertaining. Well. Yeah, definitely a natural. And then No Man, who many people, at least in the Echo community, probably won't recognize. He's a more onward caster and a little bit behind the scenes, but trust me when I say he is a brilliant mind and does a lot of great work that I think a lot of people, in the Twitch and Discords might not see on the surface level. And that, obviously it applies to so many people. Not just, we have our casters, of course, who do great work, but then behind the scenes, always got to shout out our mod teams, Wit Nada, Sneaky Evil Princess, Alakos Gilligan, Echo Zero, and Dano McFabulous. Doing just tremendous work to really keep on top of things in terms of answering all the questions, concerns, pings, and etc. So shout out to all the behind the scenes people who keep these things going. Now, Risen saying shout out from Northern Arizona. Hope you aren't cooking too bad down there. Yeah, I'm often cooking in here. See, the thing is, I rely on my wall AC unit to keep me somewhat cool. First of all, it can't keep up that well, especially once it's into the hundreds, and if it's above 110, it doesn't really keep up at all. But I also turn it off for the majority of casts so it doesn't come through. So yeah, casting is a workout in the sense that it makes me sweat, even if I'm not too excited. In fact, usually I'm not, because Arizona. But moving on from that, anything else you want to plug or leave us with a Dimwi? Or actually, I do have one more thing, but I'll let you go first.
No, nothing in particular. Go check out Sputnik. That's all. Yeah, go hit him up.
All right. So yeah, what he said. Check out Sputnik Cobra there on Twitch, and so shout out to Game, who did the camera work. FaZe asking. That was SirDimwi here. So casting and camming. Yeah, we wear many many, many hats around these parts. And definitely, yeah, the camera work getting really good looking there on the stream. So there you go, Chow shouting out as well. So, oh yeah, Duke. So, thank you to our sponsors, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.
Princess, there ain't no match schedule. I just checked. I'm looking. There ain't nothing there.
Let's see. It got an Oceana matched.
I'm looking. I'm refreshing.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing
you know,
anything.
Yeah, it's a little bit later tonight. If that will be casted or not, cannot confirm or deny. We shall see. But either or, this will do it for the North American, or I should say the Americas side of the stream. So for those who did join us throughout, appreciate you very much. I've been Palidad.
Thanks, Matt. Sorry.
That's been SirDimwi or SirDimmadome or whatever you are on a minute-to-minute basis. I say this all with great reluctance, but nonetheless, be happy, be healthy, be safe, and be good to each other. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye.